So she said, it's okay. Yeah. And I also went to this Masyarakat Penyayang, the social welfare. I told them, because I want to have more options. You know, with the letter from the GH confirming that he's autistic, I went to the social welfare and get a card OKU for him. So when I get the card for him, I asked at the same time for the advice. Should I enroll him in a normal school or go to a special school? And they advised me to go to a normal school. He said Kendrick should be given the chance to mix with normal children, since he is not that severe type. You know, maybe he's just a bit slow. Well, in the school, not everybody is clever. Some of them is also slow. So he said, actually, you are right. He said, you put him in a normal school. Unfortunately, for the first 3 months, every day I had to be in the school. From when the session begins until the end. They enroll him in one class, it's called Kuning K, 1K, yellow class. Well, what do you expect? 6 hours. 6 hours, you expect him to sit down for 6 hours for the first time in his life. Can you imagine what happened? Well, of course, he would be able to sit still, sometimes he sit on the floor, but he did not disturb other children.
It's not just on his own, huh?
It's just on his own. Sometimes he would just talk to himself, but when you say, shh, quiet, then he will, because he can listen to instruction. But the teacher cannot accept his attitude. So I was so depressed. Really, really depressed. I said, if he didn't disturb other children, if he wants to sit on the floor, then just let him be. I'm the one who's going to wash his pants, not the teacher. So, and not only that, there are parents who complain that Kendrick shouldn't be there. They complain to the principal. He said this type of child is slowing down the class. So, after hearing all these comments, I request the principal to change class. I asked around which teacher is more compassionate, more patient. I asked around, and they told me this one particular teacher that really, really compassionate and understanding. So he goes to that class. And this teacher let Kendrick sit beside him in front of the class. He's able to follow most of the subject that he likes to follow is science. He likes science, he likes animals. So he is able to, whenever there's a science, he will take out which book, he knows. When he wants to go to the toilet, the teacher makes sure that somebody is always change partner to take him together to the toilet. Actually, he can go to the toilet himself, but because for the safety wise, the teacher always makes sure he's got a friend with him. So a friend, and always changing partners so that he have the chance to get to know every children in the class. And the children in the class, I can tell you, they are so loving. I I remember the most touching moment is when they have this fire drilling. In the fire drilling, you know, once sirens on, everybody have to line up. Everybody was shouting, "Where is Henry?" That is the first fight.
They take care of him, that's very good.
Yeah. You know, he's special. It's like, you know, he knows they are, you know, they really, instead of you think about your own safety, the first thought in their mind is Kendrick. Isn't it very touching?
Yeah.
You know? So they make sure Henry is in front of them, holding his hand. You see? So it makes me feel very secure that I changed classes and I have this time. For 3 years he attended that class with the same teacher. And when there's a PE, physical education period session, he plays with them. He plays football, hula hoop, and he let his friend hold his hand. You know? But because most of the time I have to be there, sitting outside the classroom, you know. Then the school regulation is that when the session is on, parents are not supposed to be in the school compound. So it creates a jealousy from other parents. I don't understand why are they jealous. Do you think I want to be there, sitting there for 6 hours doing nothing, staring in the sky? If you want, you can replace me. Do you think? Let you try 1 week. How does it feel? And I have to do that for 3 years. Not 1 week, not 1 day, 3 years. Do you know how tiring it is? How hot it is? And how lonely you have to be there. So after that, I have some health problem. I got to go for operation, 3 operations in 1 year. So my mom cannot be there to take care of him and you can't just let him there because the teacher said they won't be responsible. There's about 30 children in one class. They just cannot just concentrate on Henry alone. So when I have my health problem, I stop him from schooling. So he studied until standard 3. After that, they told me to enroll. There's an autistic school in Lions Club. So I asked around, used connection to line up, to be interviewed, you know, and I finally was called for an interview in Lions Club. Well, when I went there, this is my personally experience, you know. Okay, my personally, I felt that it's too congested. I felt that they are too strict, which I don't agree. Because for me, after being with Kendrick for 9 years, let's say, you know, 9 years, right? 9 years. I sort of automatically, as a mother, you will know how to approach him. Sort of, we can communicate with each other without even talking, but we just sense. And the Lions Club wanted me to comment certain things that I cannot comment. Anyhow, I do not like the facilities there.